Is there a place in Prayagraj where we can do a street walk? If you're talking about spirituality, there are places in Varanasi where you can do a ghat walk also and a street walk also, a temple walk. And the beautiful Sarayu River Ghat is also coming up for a spiritual walk in Ayodhya. Now, Mahakumbh has just got over beginning of this year, that is 2025. Now I am in the first week of June. And there is a very interesting place in Prayagraj. Let me first align you. That's the Sangam over there. These are the three bridges, one after the other. And then just next to it is Daraganj locality. Starting point at the corner is this statue of Ganga Ma. So this is called Ganga Maiya Chauraha. There is one road going behind me, which is this road that goes to the Daraganj railway station. And there's a beautiful marketplace over here. And the second one over here goes to the Nag Vasuki Mandir. Now, this is the place where you can start your walk. And it's quite a distance going straight, then taking a loop at Nag Vasuki and coming back among these buildings back to this place. So that's what today's target is going to be. I will start walking and I will take the time estimate of how much time it is going to take, how much distance it is, and all those details. Let me start a walk now. And eventually, why this walk is beautiful is because there are so many places in between of religious and historic importance that once you come over here, you take this walk, you will see these places firsthand. If you're not able to walk, but I would strongly suggest you do take a walk. If you're not able to take a walk, you can also do this journey in a four-wheeler. But during the return path, there is a slight problem. So I would show you how you can go and come back. So let's start with this first part, that Ganga Maiya Chauraha in the background. And we have started at around 4:40 in the evening. This is the hot summer months of June. The sun is about to set. Maybe in another half an hour's time, the light will become a little bad for the GoPro. But I hope till that time I would have finished my ghat walk. No, this can't be said as a ghat walk. It's a street walk. Chalo. Now, the first landmark which you're going to hit is this beautiful Dashashwamedh Ghat. Now, this place has got a history to it. It was there since time immemorial, but this whole place was encroached upon. There were a lot of shops over here, and the ghat per se was just a small walking track towards Ganga River. The government has cleared all the encroachments, and they have made a massive ghat complex over here. So we'll just go there. I'll show it to you from a little bit distance. So Dashashwamedh Ghat, it's going to be interesting to see because during the month of Sawan, the Kaudis pick up water from here and then they seal them. So all those things I have recorded in an earlier video. So this time also, when Sawan month starts, I will be coming here to see the Adbhut Nazara. So that's the place now. All these bamboo poles, they have been put here by devotees. They have a lot of religious significance, something which I realized of late. That's Ganga River flowing from left to right. And over there it goes and meets Sangam in the far distance. It's almost visible from here. So a beautiful ghat. And people mostly in India are familiar with Dashashwamedh Ghat as being one of the main ghats of Kashi. But then this place has got a history behind it, which I have got enough time to cover up. Right opposite Dashashwamedh Ghat, this place which you see with these dual domes is the Moti Mahal. Now this Moti Mahal is a private residence, but over here, at the corner of this residence, if you see this place which has been renovated, painted a little bit with graphics, that is the Shri Omkar Ganpati. Now, when I say this place is significance, it is because of the importance, the historic importance. And this place is always marked by two things, one of which is a Ganpati Mandir. Now this Ganesh Mandir, it's a little bit open today. And you can have a view of the deity. There you go. So they've kept a small opening in the door. The door is locked. Yeah, the Aarti is there in the evening. I don't know the exact time, but yes, you can come here. If you come to Dashashwamedh Ghat, you can also, make a visit over there. So that's the place what I was talking about. So there is a notice board given, Shri Dashashwamedh Brahmeshwar Mahadev Mandir. So the history of this place goes that the first Ashmaved Yajna was conducted by Lord Brahma himself on earth. And this was the location which he marked with a shivling. And at the same place, Yudishthir also conducted a Dashashwamedh Yajna. So in this temple, there are two shivlings. So these shivlings mark the place as the place where the first Dashashwamedh Yajna was held, which is why this ghat is now called Dashashwamedh Ghat. Now, shivlings, as you know, are indestructible. So they become a kind of permanent marker for any historic event. Now, all along this wall, right along this road, you will find all these beautiful temples, like this is a Mahavidyalaya, Sanskrit Mahavidyalaya, matlab it is a school of learning. There is a temple over here. This is the Janki temple, which is why you will find graphics of Ram and Sita. And there he is breaking his dhanusha. He is breaking the dhanusha. And then there is one more mutt over here. So all these mutts and ashrams and all, they are peppered on this road. However, this road is getting a beautiful transformation. There is hectic construction activity going on. Earlier, it was just a slum area. Now it is getting readied because of the government efforts and the attention this place has got during Mahakumbh. Eventually, you will see this place lined up with lots of hotels and restaurants and religious places, of course. So there is one mutt over here, and they have rightly named it as the Dashashwamedh Ghat as the location. There's one more temple in the front. That is a hotel which has come up, Ganga Darshan Residency. Oh, it's Residency. And there's one more hotel in the front which I would like to show you. I've not yet gone inside, but I would be wanting to go there and enjoy something which this place offers, something unique. Now, this is the temple. It's a beautifully painted temple, and it is there. And one thing you should notice, I'll explain to you what it is. So, these protrusions which are coming out, this ones. See, these are the place where the boats are anchored. So when the water level rises, the water level must be hitting this point. Of course, now there is a road, and this road is elevated. They have built a kind of band over here. This band has been created in such a way that the water should be stopped, and if at all some flooded water reaches, it won't be much of a problem. Otherwise, imagine this place was sloping down right up till the riverbed. So this is the band which the government has made. There you go. So this elevated stones, this is the band area. So hopefully during this monsoon, the water level should rise, but will not rise at that level. But that shows the how ancient this temple is because of the way it is constructed. If you go to Varanasi, all along the ghats, you will find these stones protruding out of the walls, because that were the places where the boats were marooned. This is another religious trust stroke temple along this route. There is one more in front. That thing is coming up. It is under construction. So that's there right around the corner. And since it is very hot, this is one house which has been beautifully decorated. And all these empty spaces which you see, they are all the places where the hotels and commercial establishments have purchased property over here in anticipation that this place is now going to come up as a as a very important religious destination. So my GoPro is getting heated up very rapidly, and I needed to cool down because I have got another 1 hour of video recording scheduled ahead of me. So let me see how far away I am from the next destination. Now the next one, this one which is coming up, it is again an akhada. So there are these registered akhadas under the Akhada Parishad who get the the bathing rites, the religious ritual rites in Mahakumbh. So this is one of the akhadas. This one is based in Prayagraj and they've got huge property all over India. Okay, I have reached the point where I have to take a stop in recording. There was one thing which I wanted to show you guys, and that thing has come. So now these are the remains of the old GT road. So there used to be this old highway, the GT road. Now that highway goes from that side, Shastri Bridge. But I was always intrigued by this weird structure which I used to see every time. What it is. And then I realized this is one of the old bridges of GT road. So these bridges were built in the shape of arches. And this bridge had continued ahead along this road, and then it meets the highway somewhere there. Now, whether this is a bridge or not, I have to still verify. But the structure looks like that. And just ahead of this, there is this beautiful restaurant which I have been talking about at the beginning of the video. It has got the view of Ganga River. And before I leave this place, I will come here definitely for a dinner, because that is the time when the scene is beautiful. Because of course there's isn't much to see as a view, so I would be coming somewhere in the evening time before sunset or something like that. But then so there are these two restaurants over here. They have come up beautifully as a part of the hotel complex. So there you go. This one, I'm not aware where the restaurant is, but I can see a balcony over there, which indicates that there has to be some kind of restaurant inside. But the next one, which is there, Sacred, what is that? Sacred Flavors. Yeah, that's good. That's amazing. Just let me reach that part. I really need to switch off my GoPro. I can touch and feel that it is heating up. And once the GoPro heats up, it just switches off without warning. Yeah, so there you go. This is I'm assuming this is the open air restaurant or some kind of banquet hall. I have to go and check. And there is a second one which is coming up ahead. But now between the two, I better switch off my GoPro before it overheats and explodes. Sorry, I'm joking. I have been walking for around 15 minutes now. Sorry, not 15 minutes. You can take it 20 minutes now, approximately. And I am just a few minutes away from Nagvasuki Mandir. The last time the GoPro camera had blown out, and as soon as I pressed the stop recording button, it automatically switched off. This is the second restaurant which I was talking about. A beautiful double-story restaurant with a glass window, and I can see some chairs on the top floor. So that's the one which I was mentioning, the second one which I'm going to try out. It's a hotel. I don't know, they must be having hotel in the back side. Just at the point where this road takes a turn, you are presented with some beautiful, beautiful views. One is the Nagvasuki Mandir, which will come on the left. And then this road curves and joins the Bakshi Bandh Road, which itself is a beautiful place in the evening. And then onto the right is the complete expanse of the Ganga river bed. So Ganga river goes in the far distance over there, a tiny river in the summer months. But within a month, as the rain begins, this complete place will get flooded. Water will reach till this point. I will try to come if I'm here during the monsoons and check it out. And this whole river gets flooded till this point. Now, there was a point of time when the water used to enter the city from this point. So from here, the water used to enter inside. So they built a dam over here, a kind of obstruction, which they call it as Bakshi Bandh. And it is on that road that people go out in the evening for their beautiful evening walk. So That Bakshi Bandh area is over there at that side, just behind this thing. And then there is a road which has been built recently, that is the Ganga Path, which is going along the trees. And then you can see this is complete organic farming. This whole land is available during the winters and the monsoon for cultivation. Okay, let's head back to Nag Vasuki. So this temple was renovated before the Mahakumbh. The government carried out beautiful renovations, and as you can see, this looks even better during the night. So there are two entrances over here. The temple is open for most part of the day. And there's one another interesting feature of this place is that 10 o'clock at night there is a arti. So last time when I had come, it was at 10 o'clock, and I don't remember that whether it is the same time. And the arti is held over here. We'll go over there on top and see it from this side also. So that's the Nag Vasuki Mandir. And in the Indian history, there are two serpents who are considered to be powerful. One is Vasuki Nag and the other is Sheesh Nag. So there's always a debate on that who is the more powerful. Now this place is like a temple complex. So you have got this open space over here, and then there is this another place where religious rituals are conducted. There is a temple over here. Yeah, that's the Hanumanji Mandir. And then this is one interesting place. This is the one of the Madhavs. So there you go. So there are 12 Madhav Mandirs in Prayagraj. They form a circle of protection. And the Assi Madhav is over here. The evening puja is conducted at this place. You see these bells and all. So the priest stands over here. And why the puja is conducted is because of this reason. Charan Paduka of Ma Ganga. So Ma Ganga is the Ganga river. The rivers are considered to be goddess in India, and they are worshipped. This is another open space where religious rituals are done. That's the chief priest's room. This could be the main entrance, but there is another side entrance to this temple complex. And that presents you with another temple, the hidden surprise of Prayagraj, that is Bhishma Pitama Mandir. Now this temple was also renovated by the government. There you go. Amazing. So you can approach the temple from this side also. And this is the road which comes all the way from Ganga Maiya Chauraha where we were standing. In fact, we are going to exit from that side only of this road. So this is the more cooler portion of the walk. But the only problem is that this street is very narrow. And as I mentioned, you can come here in a vehicle also, but you cannot complete the circuit. This is the Daraganj locality, and this locality is considered to be one of the most oldest locality of Prayagraj, and there could be families staying over here from generations. So if you see Sangam area from Google Maps, I have been walking for 40 minutes now. It is 2.5 kilometers, and this is the next landmark which you will come across while walking on this road. This is the Haveli, okay, Badi Koti, sorry, not Haveli, Badi Koti, or rather Koti. So there you go. That's the entrance. There's the decoration, and it's a beautiful place. Amazing. You know, it has got a story. It belonged to a landlord, this whole Koti, and now they have converted into a hotel and a heritage resort kind of thing. But before doing the renovations, they didn't have the finances to do it. So they were exploring, and clearing up the place. They found 5 tijoris locked and loaded. When they opened it up, it contained unbelievable riches, which further financed their operations. And this beautiful graphic, which is there of the wall, is another akhada, which is there. So this place was also beautified, though it is one of the inside lanes, but it has got amazing historic significance. So that's the akhada over here. There is a name also. That's the entrance. Panchayati Akhada, Naga Sannyasi. So Panchayati Akhada has got a lot of properties in Prayagraj itself, and they have got similar properties all over the country. And it is considered to be one of the largest akhadas. Now, we are coming closer to the final destination. Now, as I was mentioning, there was a Madhav Mandir over there in Nagvasuki complex. So there are 12 Madhavs total. And in 1997, it was the first time when a Maharaj or a Sadhu from Jhansi attempted to complete what is called as the Bara Madhav Parikrama. And thereafter, people lost interest. No one was ready to do that parikrama because the Madhav temples were not properly marked. But this time, before the Mahakumbh, the government renovated all the 12 Madhav temples. They marked them properly, and that was the highlight of this Mahakumbh, which most of the pilgrims missed out. But I am thinking of doing that as early as possible whenever I get time. So the only problem with a GoPro is that if you are recording in the highest settings, the battery is consumed pretty rapidly and the GoPro heats up a lot. There are two primary reasons for the GoPro heating. One is the bit rate, and one is if you switch on settings like sharpness and enhancing the color within the GoPro. So that takes up a lot of processor life, along with it battery life also. So what I do is I have got a couple of batteries, 2 batteries. So if one GoPro gets once it gets overheated, I just remove the existing battery and replace it with another battery which I have. So that way, the interior of the GoPro suddenly reduces in temperature. Now I'm going to switch off my GoPro again, and we'll start recording once I come closer to Veni Madhav. That's the Veni Madhav Mandir. And this also has been renovated by the government before the Mahakumbh. All these red facade which is added, that is the newer construction. So that's the history of Veni Madhav. And he is the protector of Prayagraj along with the 11 other Madhavs. And as per historic records, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed here in this temple complex 500 years back, where he sang a lot of devotional songs. There's another temple over here which is very beautiful, and that's the Veni Madhav. So Veni Madhav is considered to be the chief protector. So there were pilgrims and all the people who used to come and visit this. But the other Madhav temples will start coming into prominence very soon. Now, when the devotees come over here from outside, they take this route to reach this temple because this route connects with the main road. There is an entrance gate also ahead. And see the beautiful old houses which are here. This one is also there. This is a beautiful kind of place. Same here, wooden doors and amazing. So eventually all these places will be restored and the government will, highlight them as a street walk destination. So that's the end of our tour. Now I'll switch over to the front mic. Actually, there isn't much to be captured. Okay, this is a Jagannath Mandir. Amazing temple again. There isn't much to record as far as the... Okay, that's the address, Daraganj. So this locality is called Daraganj. And it is named after a person, Dara Sekhon. That's at least what the legend goes. But then other people believe that it is a different variation of the word Darya. So Darya is riverside and that's how this Daraganj name came to being used. So now we are going to hit the main road. That's the entrance gate, and then you will find a lot of these shops at the entrance only, which sell the puja items. I think most of the shops are closed. Here you go. It's a hot months. Maybe they'll open in the evening. Yeah, I think it's because the shops are closed. It's because there aren't too many devotees coming in this direction these days. So that's the entrance of Veni Madhav Mandir. I'll turn around and show it to you from outside. There you go. Amazing and beautiful. So I have got these nameplates written in different languages, including foreign languages also. And this is the old locality. It's a bustling marketplace, and you will find a lot of people coming out for shopping in the evening. During the Magh Mela and during the Sawan month, this place also, takes on the festive atmosphere. So all these shops are selling the items required and used by Kavadis, and it's truly amazing. So basically, this place is a residential locality. If you see, both places houses, but then at the same time, it also serves as a route for the religious destinations. So there you go. These vendors are getting ready for the evening. A lot of people will come here to do their shopping. And if you guys must have noticed, that's the Ganga Maiya Chauraha, which is coming up right in front of us. And as soon as this road takes a dip, you can see a spectacular view of Ganga River. So at some point of time when these houses would have been tiny ones, so this bump would be the first view of Ganga Maiya as you come across this path. So that's the reason why this chalk is called Ganga Maiya Chauraha. And there are some encroachments over here, but that's okay. I mean, this is what is development all about. So there you go. That's Ma Ganga in front, and she's standing on a ghadial, which is a crocodile, and that's her, choice of transport, as they say. So Vahan is a choice of Vahan for her. So we end our parikrama here. I will give you the statistics. This total distance is around 3.5 kilometers. I took around 45 minutes to complete it. But if you're going to stop at all these temples, you can add around an hour and a half easily. So 1.5 hours, and as I mentioned, nearly 4 kilometers. So this 4 kilometers parikrama is the religious, religious street walk of Prayagraj.